Hey there guys, and welcome to my channel. And today, something quite different. Starfield, finally. I didn't pre-order it, so I had to wait until release, and I was still kind of, obviously I could have released this video a couple days ago, but I was still kind of figuring out the settings. I looked at different presets online, different people, and I found a nice balance that is not really perfect. I mean, if you have a good processor, like a 5800 X3D, a 13900K, a 12900K, I would think and hope that this preset will give you above 60 FPS all the time. But I have a 3700X, which is quite old at this point, and it does hinder my performance around cities, especially. But it does turn out that planet-wise, it does run amazingly well. It really does yield a good frame rate. I mean, all things considered. Would also like to clarify that I'm using the DLSS mod from Nexus Mod, which gives you a little bit of a boost. It's not all that, I mean, it's not much of a difference compared to FSR, but the visual difference is actually massive. So I've been using the DLSS. I think you press end. Is it end? I don't remember. To bring it up. Yes. So you can see it's upscaling from Full HD to Quad HD. So it's technically running in Full HD, which is kind of sad in a way because the numbers we're getting are, I mean, they're decent, they're playable, but it's also nothing, out of this universe in terms of, I mean, 1080p-ish upscaled with a 3080. The numbers are just not all that impressive. I'm gonna be very honest, but it's playable. It's fully playable. I found this excellent preset, and I'm gonna be showing you guys right now what I came up with. Well, I didn't really come up with it because it's a fruit of a lot of research on different presets, different people with different setups, and I found a good balance. So ultra settings is out of the question as it does perform terribly on Nvidia in general, so I had to find that in between, and in between I found is high medium at 75% render res, which is, it could seem a little high. I mean, you could dip that down to 65% if you want better figures, but I figured, it's been working nicely, and I find like it's a good trade-off. I mean, I cannot get 60 FPS around the big cities anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's 65 or 75. Around planets, I'm gonna be getting 60 plus mostly 95% of the time, so that does not really matter. The presets on custom, obviously. Shadow qualities on medium. Shadows are very demanding. You could bump that up to high, but it's something with the creation engine, or so I heard from a friend, that the shadows are very, very badly optimized. So if you can bring that down to medium, even low, if you can bear terribly jagged shadows, fair enough, go for it. Indirect lighting is on ultra. I'm not sure how much that impacts on performance, but I was checking many different presets, and apparently people don't bother with that, so ultra it is. Reflections are on medium. Particle quality is on low because the particle lighting is very demanding. Volumetric lighting is on medium because on low you get very weird god rays, so I decided to lower that. To bring that up to medium instead of full low. Crowd density is high, should be lower perhaps for my 3700X, but then again, if you're rocking modern CPU, just go for it on high anyway, it doesn't really matter. And if you go lower than that, it's not going to look as densely populated as you would hope. Motion blurs on high. I hate motion blur, but whatever. GTAO quality high, grass quality high, contact shadows on high, VSync is on. I mean, it's 165 Hz, so it's not gonna hit that. It's not gonna go above that anyway. I mean, it would be wishful thinking. Even for 4090, 165 Hz Quad HD is just out of the question for this game. FSR2, sharpening at 89%, VRS on. I think sharpening does nothing with the DLSS filter. so it won't really change anything. But you don't need the sharpening, actually. It looks pretty sharp enough with the LSS. It's pretty good. Film grain 1. So the settings are as it follows, and let's play, right? As you can see, 78, 79. You could be getting a little bit more without recording, maybe like 4 FPS more than that, generally speaking. We're around the moon right now. It's not very, I mean, there's nothing going on. Like I said, this preset shines around planets, around planets that don't really have cities on them. Barren, unexplored, nearly unexplored. I mean, it's the moon. It's not unexplored per se, but it's not very densely populated. There's just a couple settlements here and there, a couple abandoned stuff. I chose the moon because I don't want to spoil anything, basically. And if I were to be around the cities, chances are I could run across a side quest or something like that, and that would quite ruin the fun for some people. Because I know there's lots of you guys that are starting the game now, and you just want to find a good playable preset. So it would be unfair and unkind if I were to spoil the story or spoil any piece of it, as it would it would kind of ruin the point of playing the game, you know? Like, it's just not very nice. So I'm just around the moon here, and oh my god, don't worry. That has nothing to do with the graphics preset. This has to do with the fact the game is running off an external solid state drive, so it does cap the bandwidth a little bit, around half, which is still like 250, 300 megabytes a second, but it's not ideal, not for this game. And as a consequence, it does cause a little bit of stuttering when you're approaching stuff. But it's very brief. It's just like half a second, and then it goes back to a very playable frame rate. So I can tolerate that. And I don't really have any SATA ports available right now because my GPU covers the remaining SATA ports that I had. So I cannot really slap that into my PC. And what I could do is clone my SSD into the new SSD for Starfield, but that would also mean effort, and I don't. Oh my god, that was a terrible frame drop right there. I don't have the time for that, and it's working fine. I mean, yes, it does drop a little bit, but it doesn't really hurt the gameplay. As like I said, it's just when you're approaching it, and then once it's done doing whatever it's doing, it doesn't happen anymore, which is you know, not really game breaking or anything. It's suboptimal, clearly, but works well enough. We found what is this? Ooh, I like the lack of gravity. We found something. I'm not really sure what that is. I've seen that layout before, not here, but I've seen that around one of the planets I explored, and it had enemies that were quite high level. It was fun, actually. I'm not sure what we're gonna find here. As you can see, the frames do dip around the buildings a little bit. Which then again, it's not as evident when you're not recording, obviously. It's substantially more playable, I would say. You gotta consider that like the 3700X already suffers a lot with this game, and obviously the GPU itself as well. Like, it's demanding. You could say it's not even like badly optimized, because it does use the resources very well. What it's got, you know, it's making great use of the graphics card. It's really making it work full load, getting like 97% load out there. So it is using the GPU a lot. It's very intensive. It's not a case where it's using a lot of CPU, not a lot of GPU. Like games like Microsoft Flight Sim, where you mostly main thread limited. This case, not quite. The GPU is the limiting factor. So if I had a better graphics card, I would be getting better frames. The CPU would not be holding me back to that extent. Maybe around the cities it still would not change much. I mean, it's still 3700X, but for planets and stuff, for the not so populated planets, I would say it would make a hell of a difference if I were to slap a 4080. For example, if I were to do that, I would, yeah, probably 55% more frames is it's generally the performance difference between the 3080 and the 4080. I think it's 55%, and 4090 is almost like 100% difference. Is I think it is actually 100%. So basically twice as fast. So I would be getting essentially 120 FPS now, I suppose. I hope I would. I mean, the CPU would probably kind of hinder that, though. My CPU would probably be dead. Oh my god. Oh shoot. Well, I guess they all know that I'm here now. That was very much not what I wanted. Oh, credits. Great. Let's get into this place and see how it behaves around interiors as well. That's very important, right? But as you can see, the settings are mostly very playable. You do get the dips every now and then, but it does not compromise your experience at all, which is a very good thing, as you don't really want to be hindered by your frame rate, only by your own skill, and otherwise, you know. I mean, depends, I guess. I mean, some people feel better when they can blame the game, like, oh, I died, but that's because the game is bad, not my fault at all. Let's open that. Oh boy, here it comes. What do we have here? Is it another loading screen, or are we gonna like just get right in? Let's see. Open that. Oh boy. All right. There we go. It's it appears to be abandoned, entirely abandoned. Oh, sorry. Oh god, I'm a little bit sick today. I mean, when am I not? My previous videos have all been a little bit sad on that regard. My nose running and so on. I blame the weather. Anyway, as you can see, the interiors run. It's a bit of a mixed bag. I mean, we're getting 58, 15 and fully playable, obviously. It's not stuttery or anything, but definitely not perfect by any means. It's a bit underwhelming, but it's playable. Definitely playable. It's still above, way above 40 FPS, so that's good. Way above 30 as well. Alright, we got a problem here. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh boy, it's flying. Oh yeah. Gravity. I forgot about that. Hello! Oh shoot. Cookley style! Oh, it's a glass panel. We cannot actually get him through there, I suppose. Or can we? No. Yeah, there's glass here. 100%. Oh no! No! They killed him! Wait. Oh no, they did not. They just kind of blew him up. Oh boy. I was worried. There we go. We got one. You can see the FPS around 60 now. Finally. About time we got to 60 FPS. Still not bad. I mean, I can still aim just fine. It's not hindering my gameplay. It's a bit suboptimal, but it is what it is. Oop. Do we have... Oop. See Daisy. There's one above. Let's get him. Where did he go? Oh, come on! You're not gonna kill me. Haha, there's gore now. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Haha! Let's go. I like that you can heal while actually reloading. That's very handy. Oh, there's more. Boom, bitch. Alright. Let's see what we have here. We got grenade, more ammo. 55 FPS unplayable. No! Oh no, that's terrible. Alright, let's get that guy. Ooh, oh D. Oh Jesus. There's fire everywhere now. It's not good. Take that. Goodbye. Oh, right. I cannot get myself burned. I mean, I can, but I'm running out of burn medicine. Oh, Jesus, Barrett. What was that, bro? Okay, let's try and jump there. Credits! Oh! That was close. I mean, there's no gravity anyways, so that wouldn't be a problem. But yeah. What else? Do we have any other crates around? Oh, we do. We do have one down there. I gotta get the gotta loot the guys I killed as well. Let's see here. What we got here? Ooh, there's a robot. He's not really doing anything right now. Apparently, he's dormant. I mean, he's dormant. It's not a question. He's not doing anything. So, like, how is he not dormant? Jesus. Credits? No, I just need ammo. Let's see, what else do we got here? Did I? No, I already went there. Where's the other guy that I killed? He's over there. As you can see, it's not 60 plus unless you got like a good processor, which is not my case. But most people are not pairing a 3080 with a 3700X, so you know, chances are you got a 2020 plus CPU right there with your 3080 combo. So you're not gonna have the same issue, and my settings will be perfect for 60 plus for you. As much as they are not for me. I mean, I could get 60 plus if I were to lower it more, but it just feels wrong to play with lower settings using a 3080. It just doesn't really, you know, it doesn't sit right with me. As much as I know it's not a new card anymore per se, it's still kind of, you know, yikes. It feels a little odd in that sense because, bro, I mean, it's a 3080, you know, it's no slouch. It just feels kind of weird. Oh my god, there's so many. Let's try that one instead. Oop. I hate that. Oh, that's a rock. I thought it was a guy. Although there is this guy right there, and there should be another one. Where is it? No. Okay. Got more ammo. Ooh. That wasn't another one. Where is it? Where's he? Oh, up there. Okay. Sure. Ooh. That is a surprise. But I'm gonna use this one though, as it's more efficient, deals a lot more damage, so I can save ammo. It's got like 34, I think. First shot. Hello. Hi. Oh yeah, you seem very... Oh, you're dancing. Nice. I don't know what to say, mate. He is actually dancing. You know what? Take that. Oh no! 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 Ah! That was... let's pretend I didn't do that. Okay. I was hoping it would hit the door and go in the room instead of back towards me. So, oh, he got him killed, I think. Oh yeah, he did. Great. Let's see. Can we open the locker? Yeah, we can. Oh yeah, boy. Let's see. I gotta be quick with this though. Like, the video shouldn't be too long. It's just a performance showcase kind of video, so we don't gotta extend much on this. So I'm just gonna get this over and done with. Let's see. Ooh, we have more people. I heard something. Oh yeah, there is more. There's another one there. Hello. Goodbye. There's another one as well. Oh my god, he's level 18. What the hell? What's he doing there? He's very high level and he's not taking damage. I mean, he is taking damage, but not a lot of it. Come on! Come on, die already. Oh, seriously now? There's more than one. It's quite confusing. Okay,
all yours.
You got what I wanted. Brendo ammo, which is one of my favorite guns. Ooh. Orange. Look at that orange though. So high definition. Lovely orange. We got sweet rose. Styrofoam container. Let's heal quickly. Yeah, I mean 56 still pretty good. I mean, you gotta consider that I'm recording. So ideally, we could be getting 60 here, $3. You know, we could be getting 60 even with the 3700X. We just gotta remember that we're recording, and even though NVENC is really good, it does still take a little bit off your frame rate. It's not negligible, especially when your GPU is already 100%. Because if it's not 100%, then it's not gonna make a difference. Like when I record Microsoft Flight Sim, I play at 30 FPS, which means my GPU is never 100%, not even close. So that means that when I record, it just adds extra load on top of that that's not even close to 100%. But this time we are closer to 100%. Sometimes we are at 100%. So that 5% extra load will affect the frame rate. So yeah, I mean, I could be getting 60 without recording, I'm sure. Pretty convinced. Can we... Oh, that's not a door. I cannot unlock that. I can, but let's not do that. I'm terrible at this thing. I'm not. I don't want to spend like 5 minutes trying to figure this out. Let's just forget about that for now, for the time being. But yeah, as you can see, it runs decently enough. Does not hinder playability at all. Because like before, it defaulted me on ultra settings. Can you believe it? Like it gave me ultra as the default baseline with FSR on 65%, but still it was ultra settings. It was looking amazing. Intro ran very well, and then once I actually got into the game itself, I got like it reminds me of when I got Grand Theft Auto 5 with my Intel HD way back in the day, 2015. The game came out. I was very happy because they said if you could run Max Payne, you could run Grand Theft Auto 5. And the first mission ran amazingly well above 30 FPS. I was very, very, very happy about it. And then once you actually went over to the city, the frame rate went from that to like 5 or less. I got so disappointed because I really wanted to play the game. I mean, granted, a bit of wishful thinking with an i5, 3rd gen i5, and a 4 GB of RAM, Intel HD 4000. I mean, what was I expecting really? But a part of me really wanted to play that game, and it didn't work. So it made me very sad, even though deep inside I knew it was like kind of far-fetched that it wouldn't really work. And well, I mean, it didn't work at all. But it reminded me because the intro mission runs very well, and it gives you the wrong picture. You think, oh my god, my PC can run Starfield, and then you actually play the game. When you actually go into the first city and it just kind of wakes you up, it gives you that wake-up call, like, okay, your computer is actually useless and you cannot play this game at all. It felt so wrong, like 3080 just kind of struggling to do Quad HD with this game. Like generally the 3080 doesn't struggle with any game. I mean, obviously there's stuff that it does not plow through like very easily, but it does run most games on Ultra, no problem. 95% of the time, it's not an issue. And, oh god, oh no, that was not what I meant. But Starfield just makes this card feel like it's... I mean, I guess it's old at this point, it's 3 years old, but I still used to think, and I mean, I'm convinced it's still capable enough, but this game makes it look like it's a piece of junk because, I mean, it does hardly even get near 60 at times, which is kind of sad. But, I mean, Todd Howard says this game is a little bit ahead of the curve in terms of, like, demands. And I'm not sure if he's bullshitting or not, but maybe he's right about that. I don't know. Maybe the game is really pushing the boundaries of what a computer can do. I mean, it sure is pushing my CPU, that's for sure. And the GPU, I guess, as well, as it seems to be putting quite a lot of work as of recent. But at any rate, the video is just like a basic demonstration of my settings, why I'm using them, and how it performs with 3080 and the 3700X, 32 GB of RAM, and so on. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it could be of help to an extent. And I'll see you guys hopefully soon. Feedback's much appreciated. If I figure out new settings, new ways to bring the performance up, or hopefully when FSR3 comes out, which is probably gonna make Ultra 100% res scaling actually possible to an extent, then I might record another video showing you how to get the sweet 60 plus using frame generation. But for now, that's what I'm exploring with. That's my settings of choice, and it's been great. I really cannot complain. Ooh, there's something over there. But yeah, I'm really happy with the settings so far. I mean, it could be better, sure, but it's running very satisfyingly, like a good 95% of the time, especially around planets, like I said, around planets that don't have cities on them, especially, I mean, even planets that have cities on them outside of the city, you get above 60, way above 60. You get 70, 80, I've seen like up to 90 FPS at times, which is really good, all things considered. I mean, for this kind of game, it's really, really amazing. Even more so considering I was struggling to get 60 FPS at first, so 80 is just, it feels fantastic. It really does feel fantastic in comparison. Anyway, I would like to thank you guys a lot for watching, and like you guys know, feedback's much appreciated. Comment sections right down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one, hopefully soon. Bye bye.